What's up, guys? Welcome back to Xyber here, Tekken Games Crusader. Previously, we did the unpacking for the Rebuff Reality VR Ears case, and I'll show you the correct way inside of this for having this stored. Is they advise like this, but without the clips on. So, and then the clips go right here and here. However, what I did is leave the clips on and just reverse it to where it's like that, and it goes in flat like that. And they say that you fold the cable like this. I don't want to fold the cable, because just don't. So, you know, I just sort of loop it to where it doesn't actually put stress on the cable at any point. But what we got in today, or yesterday rather, I just had a lot going on medical stuff yesterday, didn't get time to get to it. The VR Ears head strap. This is the universal head strap that you can be able to use with the VR Ears to just make a headset all its own. So not much to it. Got some Velcro on here for being able to attach to headsets. And then you slide in the VR ears. And there's a good amount of foam on here. Go ahead and grab a wipe. Nothing on this to mechanically hurt, so I'm just wiping it down to make sure that anything that accumulated from travel or development is DED dead. So it also lets you be able to see the grain of the material a little bit better as well, since it is wet. So finish and all. So if we look at the actual VR ears, how this is meant to go. Let's turn it on, why don't we? By the way, guys, I've gotten these tuned finally to where, you know, I put over 800 hours of use on these just to white noise, pink noise, just to be able to have it to go through all of the requirements that they advise. Alright. You can see the angle that I have these set at, and this still doesn't fit my head very well. Why? Because these clicks, the amount of space between them is too great that it won't actually dial in. It needs to be like thirds or halves of these clicks for it to be able to properly fit. And it needs to have longer extension railing or add-on extensions. So, as you can see, we got our clip here. It goes in. So, see, these Velcros here are to keep the cable on top of the head strap. show you. So we got one side of the cable in. Don't know how I feel about having Velcro along top pad, so I'll scoot it down here. Got it like that. Yes, I can hear you. Let's go ahead and make sure that the band here is straight. Alright, so that way, like that. It just drops in like that. Got it going that way, so we'll do this one the same way. This is a way to be able to use it on other use cases other than just typical Quest 2 or PSVR or Rift S for like index and things like that. So they're not going to be angled like this for use on those cases. Give me one moment, guys. I'll grab the rest of the toolkit box and be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Got the box here. Just for comparison's sake, you can see that the carrying case is wider than the box of the product itself. So, reason I had to grab this is to get the Allen wrench for being able to adjust things. I could also go ahead and transfer all of this stuff into the carrying case. The only thing I haven't received yet is, according to Rebuff Reality, the mic. So far I'm very happy with this. It has really good sound quality, and for the cost, you're not going to get something in this same range of sound quality, as long as it does meet your criteria for fitting on your head and covering over your ears or out from your ears properly. The issue that I seem to have is everything is not made to fit me, so it just makes it for an awkward state and situation of use. Alright, let's go ahead and adjust these. That was a quarter turn. And a half turn. Alright, so half turn made it adjust to where I can change it. A quarter turn. Slid out. Half turn. So it's a little bit tighter apparently. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to tighten this one just slightly. Yeah, it's too tight. Now it won't turn at all, so let's go 1/8 of a turn. Yep. Now I can be able to adjust it, but it's in a tight state. Now we can go ahead, put this on, see where it needs to fall for fitment. And wow, that looks really interesting. It does have its own extension too, so that's awesome. So not only do you have this, but you have this. So this may give the length I properly need for fitting on my head. Let's go ahead and check and see. So it's supposed to fit over your ears. If you guys can see, over your ears on this cushion here. So these go over the ridges of your ears. Not behind your ears, but over top of them. So they sit right below your temples, but above your ears. And then that way it makes the drivers hover over your ears. So we got no... Do you see any left or right side markings? I do not. Yes, there we go. It's on the outside. So there's your left and right. So I had it right. I had it correct according to how it says. So let's go ahead. I'll do it on me, and then I'll do it on Viper. Start at the very top, and I'm going to click. Wow, that just falls. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Hopefully, it shows as it being over my ears. Looks to be. Let's go ahead and check out this cable here. Alright, so here's the extension placement. 3 placements down whenever I have these behind my ears. But if it's above my ears, it's all the way down. That is not for that. Goes right there. Alright. Let me get my headset and I'll be right back. Okay guys, got the headset, so let's go ahead and take a look and see how it will be on Viper. So it'll be, these will go right below the band, and then you press up a bit to where it's behind the band. So that way it keeps the band from touching your head to where you have a little bit of cushion on the inside. Let's go ahead and even it up. Let's go ahead and, just for the sake of clean, behind here. You won't run into this with the Velcro. I mean, I've got a motorcycle head cover on here. This padding, though, is very, very soft. Very, very plush. It's not very thick, but the top of it doesn't need to be. The inside of it, oh yeah, it's thick. But if you put it on the outside of the band, you're just creating pressure of the band pushing into your head. That was my display that my knuckles just smacked. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Ears are right here. We got 1, 2, 3. This is from behind the ears. The incorrect way of using it. You want it above the ears. Like this. And there's 3 down. Behind, above the ears. This is very, very loose for holding its position. So they need to do something to be able to tighten this up a bit. Like, I just barely tap it and it falls all the way. You can tell they had Ford design in mind whenever this was mounted for a headband, opposed to being mounted on a VR headset band. This is a lot more gravity, because this weighs a lot more downward. I mean, it shouldn't be that easy to move. It should have a little bit more holding power than that, but we got it. Ears right there. My ears are not even, so Viper reflects that, where I had this built or molded for the shape and size of my head, so you guys can be able to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this off. Yes, I know you've got Velcro attached. Don't want to let go. Let go. Alright. So, how thick is this padding on the inside? We got about 11.5 to 12 millimeters of padding on the inside, and it goes all the way flat. It's not memory foam, but it is a dense foam pad. How thick are these? It's a little bit little bit thicker, about 12.5 to 13 millimeters of padding on these. Just as so you can see padding on the top. It's basically just for looks. It's about 4.5 to 5 millimeters of padding on top. It's enough for appearance. That's it. I mean, this is not the head strap this is designed to be used with, because this has its own mounts for this. So you could use it like this just for off-ear monitors. For in the case of, grab a phone here. This is the Red Magic 5S. Just so you can hear the quality of the sound. Give me one moment and I'll be back whenever it boots up. Okay guys, we're back. So, I have a DRM free license track on here. Let's go ahead. Volume is at max. Phone volume not at max. Alright, this is the phone volume at max. Listen to how this sounds. Properly tuned. These things have great resonance chambers to them. Good amount of bass. Clear treble. Like, you can feel the resonance vibrations out here. It almost feels haptic-like. Let's see if it translates to feeling over here. You get a little bit of the haptics right through here, where it's contacting the sides of your head. Not a whole lot. But, yeah, that's just crazy. On how much that translates out. I mean, you look funny when you're wearing them, but it just kind of looks like you're wearing Index audio or even the original Rift audio, because the way it sticks up on the sides. But they've definitely put a lot of throughput in the design for the VR ears, and this head strap definitely is an improvement for use of getting feedback out of it. So I'm happy to be able to provide testing on this, and being a backer of this product, it has not disappointed me. Initially, with my first impressions, you know, just like everyone else, I was kind of skeptical about it as a design. The only thing that I don't like is they need to fix this adjustment mechanism to where it has more fine-tuned adjustment spacing than these. I mean, that's just crazy. Let's see. Can I wear it like this? I can. Puts them further out from the sides of my head, but yeah, I can wear it like that. Not meant to. I do wish that they would provide updated brackets here that have more fine adjustment than this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 positions, needs to be 8 or 10 to the minimum, just to be able to account for people's head shapes, offset ears, height, and for the potential of having the ability of maybe extension clips that do what this headband does, but on an actual VR headband, to where you have a clip area, but you have its own adjustment for extension beyond what this is. That would be my feedback for VR ears, or for Rebuff Reality regarding this product on the VR ears for improvements. Also, it needs to be white. You need a white version to match the Quest 2, and that's just my own personal preference. I like whenever everything is uniform in color. That's kind of why I got the Odin Pro Panda White. I mean, I've got on here right now Skull and Company thumbstick covers that are light gray, just to have more white on it. So, but yeah, guys, if you have any questions or comments regarding the VR ears, head strap, the case, or the head VR ears themselves, or compatibility, you know, I have a video where two videos actually. I did an unboxing and I did a update for that. You can check out in the description below. If you have any desire to want to follow the channel to know when I have new content coming live, consider subscribing. You can consider giving a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. That lets me know that I'm on the right track and doing the work that people expect of what I'm capable of doing. So if you want to know when I have new content coming live, or new products coming in rather, that may be potential future content, consider following me on Twitter at Xyber. And guys, Xyber, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.